Yeah. Yeah, I think the only question becomes the red panda brew. About it, right? You know, all he needs in this game feels like his ult, right? So prioritize some farm on Yang. Blink dagger. Drunken brawler.
Prepare for battle.
Sorry, I meant the Cinder Brew.
Cinder Brew. That's... Jesus, how did I forget what that was?
Take it too.
Oh, no, sorry.
As someone with 2 bottles of whiskey on my table.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think, especially in the laning stage, against like the CK and the Lina and things, the Cinder Brew should be really good.
I just did that.
But like, you just throw it down and then the Drow starts clicking as well. You have that big movement speed slow. 24% at level 1 on the Cinder Brew. Quite a lot.
How good does that sound, by the way? You open an esports bar, your main shots is a Cinder Brew.
We have some of them in
fireball.
the UK.
30
Yeah, we have some
seconds to
esports
battle.
bars in the UK. I don't know if they're in NA at all.
I'd love to.
Not at the moment, you would.
No, not right now. But, you know, in my lifetime. Favorite taunt. Faith Beyond.
The battle begins.
Only Faith Beyond playing CK can use the taunt. Yeah, interested to see how the Brew 5 does. It'll be fun. I do think that he has potential to just die though, but effectively a meat shield for the Drow in this lane. Against CK Lina, this is one of the classic like 3-4 combos that's so strong at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
With Venom on the Elder Titan.
I always talk about it, but I love when we have plus 100 damage 2 minutes into the game. 'Cause he's got 54 now. He's got the Orb of Venom, but eventually that damage disappears, and now he wants to run.
But imagine if this was a Drow instead of this lane instead of a Void. Like there would have been so much more kill throw there. This Void's getting chased down.
Remaster
First blood.
taken out. Jinkyu with Faith Beyond will get the kill.
But not even 2.
Salve. Fly with 1 Ame. You know, I was thinking, by the way,
Oh, don't do that, it's dangerous.
for me, you know how Beast Coast, well, everybody in chat, you know, whenever Beast Coast does well, they say "ga" along, you know, GA.
Yeah. Oh, Elder Titan.
Hold on. Boulder Smash. Innocence. Looks like he might die here. Pops the Fairy Fire, and
bash.
oh, they don't have the damage. The bash is on the Yang, and Yang goes down. Drow is gone as well.
But so seeky, what is happening? I'm like missing all the kills as well. I'm so sorry. Jesus.
Say right click. Son of Red Panda. See,
I have no idea how many the others caught there. Fair play if you caught more than 1 because that was ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure they have like that second that shows up. They could have shown both.
That bash at
my
top
own
lane
stream
though.
when it happened.
That bash at top lane by the Void though, on the side, that's some 10 out of 10. What's the Elder Titan dying?
No.
Roll in. Ash on the Ame. Yeah, he doesn't have time walk. So yeah, as I was saying, you know, Beast Coast, Ga, elephant. What sound does an elephant make?
How'd you put that across into a
I don't know how you put that in the chat. But if somebody can get me just something like that, that was a really bad elephant. That was like a child elephant right there. But you can give me like an adult elephant.
That was an elephant being put down,
noise.
Big Cup. I don't know what that was, but
It was an elephant die. That's if they lose. Nothing to say going down over mid. Rotation from FY. Hoping to get that kill on this Zeus.
Dire's middle tower.
Taking a lot of damage once again. They've got the Reality Rift multi-shot coming in. And do they have it? One more right click from Jin Q to get the kill. But if you can type out just the trumpet of the trunk of it. Doesn't sound like
I don't think it works, I'll be honest.
Go for it. Instead of Ga. I'm starting it here now.
Into it, chat. Don't give in to peer pressure.
I'm expecting a lot of ha-has and a lot of just embarrassment for me. All the bashes,
Yeah.
Yang. What's the next one? More bash from
Radiant structures are fortified.
Or just a Uzula.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he gets active rune on the Void Spirit. It's really good for him. And, like, I mean, Zeus still has 2 bottle charges. It's not like all for him.
Warrior's taking a lot of damage again. They've got the sweep. They just need a bash. Or do they? Innocence gets the kill.
So much earlier. What a change in tempo, though. But like, this Void is having absolute free farm right now. Not free farm, but like he's getting it. See, that's just moved away from the lane effectively. Like, he's gonna have a really good time. Is what I'm trying to say. And then like the Zeus is doing really well mid. The LGD, great start for them.
Beyond, he's again searching for FY, but also pushing him away as it's the 5-minute battle.
Oh, he got it. He stole it.
Dire's
Wow,
middle
beat him
tower
tonight.
is under attack.
Still 2 though for LGD.
Yeah, and the thing is, Omnis is level 6 now as well, so he might potentially be able to turn on the Zeus here as well, which is the XP he got from the kill when the Air Spirit came in. So that's how he has this advantage in playing.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Cinder Brew.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Yang losing his courier, and now the bash is coming in onto the Sardar. He'll bash one back. I thought about going for that courier, and that might put him in a bad spot, but nothing to say. Look at where he's getting dove.
That's the level 6 on the Void Spirit, and they have this like that, but also it's just
Dire's
rotating
middle
around.
tower is under
So,
attack.
although we said it was like a relatively good Zeus game, there's so much happening. Seek's gonna die.
Beyond,
potentially.
is he? Into the trees and escapes.
Dire's
The
middle
sleep.
tower is under
Is he gonna go for this kill? That's dangerous. Alright. You're still dead, but there's some value there. End up losing Innocent as well. Or will they? Sweep. Have I spoken too soon? Magnetic grip and no boulder smash, so yeah.
Who said China Dota was boring?
Say that, you're done.
Oh, it just has mana for Chrono top. It's like 5 short or something. They have the Zeus ult, right? Yeah, so even if he Chronos at the start, they could still get the kill if he doesn't bash enough. I think he needs like 1 more hit before he Chronoed. Maybe 2 now.
Radiant are scanning.
Chrono, yeah.
Bird, Chrono. Yeah, they're gonna go. Thunder God's Wrath. Ame gets the kill. I think that's good too, because usually you'll see that Thunder God's Wrath, and then all of a sudden the Zeus will get the kill, but Ame gets that. He's happy with it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I think this Void
Radiant's
having a really good
top
time though.
tower is under
The
attack.
laning stage has favoured LGD quite a lot. If this Void could get ahead, then his game, he's going to be so happy about his game.
Yeah.
Because like, I think he still has to be worried about the Drow, so he needs to be building a mantle relatively soon, you'd imagine. But like his farm speed's going to be really strong. He's got this massive mana relatively early. I think this is the best start we've seen of a Void Spirit so far this series, though. I think they've mostly played from behind.
Oh, he's still the high ground. He did not make it all the way on the other side of that cliff. They get the kill on the Jinku, though. And now looking for more. Somnus with his double damage. Innocence on the run. No Aether Remnant in time.
Yeah, they're going to know that the die have an observer ward on that high ground now, so they'll just look to make it soon. Quite a century. I love this TP from the Drow Ranger though. She knows she can't really defend her tier 1 here. She just TP's top.
Dire's top tower
They're going
is
to trade
under
tier 1.
attack.
See the Void goes bot as well.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Smarto's got not much farm, although he is recovering.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He was a lot further behind a couple minutes ago.
Radiant structures are
But also at the
fortified.
same time, like, I think his farm is as important as the other twos on the team. Like, he can still do things with, like, when he gets bleeding.
Dire's top
Yeah.
tower
Be
has
interesting to see if
fallen.
Yango's Midas at
Radiant's
all, maybe,
bottom
but
tower has fallen.
I assume he won't.
It's not really that bad of an item there for the starter, so he definitely could if he really take that recovery.
Thank you.
Beyond Innocence going over onto Eurus at the same time. He goes down to FY.
They caught the kick onto nothing to say as well.
Phantasm, Slithering Crush, Faith Beyond on the run. Corrosive Haze is there. The damage
Radiant's
and
bottom
the
tower
stun
is
thrown
under
over
attack.
onto Yang. That they had one more to kind of add to this. Then it got Drat. Yang survives with 20 health.
This ignite as well.
Radiant's bottom
Sorry,
tower
what?
is under attack.
Oh, it ignited, but it's called Cinderbrew. They can't call it ignite, unfortunately. It's fun.
I mean, they could.
Oh, you can't kill 2 spells the same thing. That wouldn't work.
Hex on Shadow Shaman, Hex on Line.
Why are you trying to make our life so much? Yeah, I guess you can actually, but I still don't like it. They call Hex the same.
For this draft. 8-7, close game. Faceless Void, top of the net worth. He's going into the BKB after picking up the Mask of Madness. Zeus. Technical deaths over. CA not too far behind the Void Spirit. And then up top, Faith Beyond going down to Somnus. They're controlling and pushing this top lane.
Oh,
Dire's top tower is
see
under
that?
attack.
Innocence cast the Earth Splitter before the stomp went off. Oh god.
And just an easy kill there for Somnus to take out the
Radiant
Lina.
structures
And
are
Innocence now
Innocence.
cycloned as he's looking for the sweep. They'll have the Aether Remnant once he drops down to Earth. And they'll get the kill on to this Elder Titan. Ame comes over, time walks, doesn't find anybody to potentially chrono. Faith Beyond looking for Reality Rift, but there's the Aether Remnant. That locks up the CK. Faith Beyond looking likely that he's going to catch anybody.
Locks up the CK
Radiant's
and
middle
body blocks the
tower is
void.
under
Whoa.
attack.
That was a value Aether Remnant.
She get BKB on void after getting like a casual blitz knuckles. Not worried about having the Manta, just wants the BKB. Nothing to say kill Red Panther. They're just trying to shove in this mid as much as possible now on because they've taken this top hill. Want to try and control the mid area now and start pushing in if they can, but unfortunately they're playing against the Zeus with an Aether Lens and a Faded Bridge. Good luck. Bot lane,
Jinku. Good LSA.
You have sprint though. You might look for more. Everybody's
Tier
collapsing
one?
bot.
Yeah, they're looking for it. They've got the roll and the Slithering Crush with the bash coming in. Geomagnetic Grip with the Boulder Smash, but they don't get the kill into Jinku just yet. Now they'll finally finish him off. It's 2-man Chrono Spirit. What do they have with this? Then I got Draft to get the kill into Yang. They'll take out FY. They've thrown bodies in on Elephant. but they've lost 2. They're continuing to jump on a red panda. Time walk forward from Ame, trying to keep up. We'll have time walk again in just 2 seconds. Somnus, though, waiting on the high ground. Somnus has to step to the low ground, looking for Innocence, gets the kill to assimilate to leave, and ends up being a 3 for 2.
He's got the yours coming up now as well. I know that. They did exactly what I thought they would do. They just go on the lane all in, and all of a sudden the Chrono comes out and they're like, oh god. Okay, never mind. But again, if it's Chrono forced here, I think if you're Elephant, you look to just try and fight now. While you know the Chrono's down, and look to group up and go, because you're going to have split up as well here. So you know you have the team fight advantage.
Dire's middle tower is under
I think this
attack.
mid-tier 1 is, again, the area you want to be playing in.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ignorance, yeah. Third of the net worth. Void top fight. Have an amazing game.
Void's doing really well. I'm going to be very happy. 3-0, 3. Hasn't died.
Going to Innocence at fly, creating
Dire's
that kill.
middle tower
3-1
is
and
under
4
attack.
involved in 7 of the 13 that Elephant have had.
Dire's
He
middle
was having
tower
such a rough
has
series
fallen.
so far. He's really struggling
Radiant's
at
bottom
this.
tower is under attack.
But, you know, like, being the one tanking the gank there isn't awful. Like, it's fine, right? But
No, not at all.
Dire are
sad for his
scanning.
own game, specifically. You see Fabian's got Midas on the CK as well. They just want to scale a little bit here, going towards late game. Which, like we said, if they can get to that point,
Dire's
yeah,
middle
their
tower
core
is
scale
under
well.
attack.
Somnus? Dissimilate doesn't get to the low ground, and now time walk in front of the roll. F1, it throws down the magnetize. Laguna Blade out onto the Earth Spirit. They'll get the kill there. But here comes Somnus trying to get the kill on Ame. Time walk back. Red Panda comes in. He's used the primal split. He has the stun on Innocent. Slither Crush through on a Faith Beyond. He's in trouble. He'll end up going down. Somnus with the kill there, and 1 for 1.
Ame's still alive though, which is the big thing. And they have Chrono up in, yeah, it's just come up now. So Elephant can do well in that fight, but it's not like amazing, right? They would have like got more.
Chrono? This is a Void Spirit who hasn't died yet. Eurus trying to come over in time to help. Right click on Innocence, not going to be enough just yet. Chrono is finishing blow. They've got the silence onto this space. He's going to get the kill onto 2. Eurus, who with the Thunder God's Wrath? Do they have the damage to kill him off? No, they don't. Now they're going to go into nothing to say. They have the Slither Crush as well as the LSA. Down goes Zeus.
Eurus played that fight so incredibly well on the Drow. He was like tread swapping as well to maximum efficiency with his HP. To like make sure he didn't die to the Zeus nukes. But he gets 1 Frost Arrow off and just runs away because he knows everybody else can go in and do the damage to finish off. Nothing to say. That was really well played.
LSA coming in from Lena to try and save the Zeus, just not enough. And 3K lead for Elephant. 17 minutes into the game, trying to do what they can to finish off this series. Grows Pays roll in FY, right on top of this Lena, and look at the damage, the bash kill on a Jinkyu.
They're relentless with the amount of pressure they're putting on at the moment. As you see at the same time, someone is just farming towards his Ags. The problem LGD have is that the items that they have don't allow them to fight right now. Faith Beyond has a Midas, Void doesn't have a BKB yet, which is going to be a big moment for them. Like, if he gets BKB in, the first fight doesn't go well. I think they're going to really start to fall behind. You need to make more happen when those items come out.
Here comes the rest of the Radiant.
This is
Innocence gonna die here to the multi-shot. Eurus on a mega kill streak.
If they take top this top 2 as well, this is really good. Okay, if you can get this top 2 before the 20-minute mark, when the outposts come out, that'd be huge. And I honestly think they just keep going because I don't know if LGD can fight them.
Is under attack.
So either. Still need a little bit more, and honestly, they just haven't. Like Faith Beyond, he's got Midas. He really doesn't have much to add to these fights.
Like, look at the support network as well. I mean, he's at 2k bruise on 3.6. It's like massive tower gold advantage.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
kills they've
BKB has it in a couple.
Plus was sent to the Zeus.
On it?
Yeah, because you don't hit anything ever, right? The faded brooch is good. I guess without bots, he kind of brooch.
May the Drow.
The Chronos here available, and the BKB picked up by Ame.
They're going into Rosh radiant side, but this is a great time to have the BKB available. Imagine if he was like 500 gold away here and they just got a Rosh on Elephant. They need to be able to contest the pit here. Picking up an Aegis against the Void lineup is so key. Breaks the smoke.
Yeah, but new exact.
It's so difficult playing against this Brute 5 in the sense that he's really tanky and hard to kill, but you have to try and kill him before he gets split off. It's like you have to commit so much to kill this position 5 that it's just annoying.
If they could somehow keep Elephant out of the pit till Zeus gets this out, they're really good about that.
Yeah, that would be big. They're trying to just wait for this Void Spirit Axe though, I think, on Elephant. Oh, they're good. Actually, they're smoking going.
Yeah, there's the Wing Slithering Crush. Innocent's caught. LSA, that's going to miss the red panda.
The lanes are
I think
lined
you go
with
to
the
the
likes
pit.
of you.
Because they get forced the ET to buy back here, right?
Red Panda knows he can kind of stand here and take the brunt to this, and all he's looking to do is force a buyback by, you know, beating a fight.
He's gonna force it. Okay.
There's the stun on the Lena. Multi-shot comes in. They get the kill on the Jinku. They found the Slithering Crush on the Ame. They have the corrosive pace as well as the best. Follow that up.
He couldn't quite get the tornado off on the storm. Oh, he's gonna catch the CK though.
Earth's bounty.
I'm gonna chill.
Force Lena.
Bounty.
No, the ET's more important for the roast if there is. Lena can just chill. They need to wait for the Void Spirit Axe now. He's 500 gold away. And yes, Zeus is going to have Axe like sometime soon after, but the Void Spirit Axe is so good this game. You can like chain stun up the like CK and the Zeus or something in the back, and even like 2 supports. It's a big damage increase as well. Oh, he has an arcade rune.
Caught. Innocence gets the kill. A little bit of revenge for him.
Win that. CK's working towards Axe as well. To the right. They're in the pit. They told them everyone bot because the Earth Spirit died, and they're like, yeah, we're just going in.
Trying to take it as quickly as they can, and LGD. I don't think they're going to make it over in time.
They probably thought they'd gone in before.
Song has fallen to the Radiant. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I love that they put it on the Void Spirit. Means he can just go like up to YOLO mode and just find Zeus every time.
Yeah.
Not really care about anything.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ame.
Radiant are scanning.
He's gotten scanned here. He needs to really leave because...
Can they force?
Cheat if they get FY to roll in.
Oh, they...
Oh! But the roll's still there. Boulder Smash. Corrosive Haze. Silence. There's KB turning Chrono. And that's out onto the Sarnar.
It's good for Elephant.
Void Spirit walks in away, and the Chrono just doesn't do anything. We don't have the damage to follow this up. He tried to fight. He got the Aether Remnant as well as the Silence. They get the kill on the Ame. They took it the face as well. They look over at Innocence. He's trying to run. It's not looking good. They finally have the Ags for the Zeus. He just TP's out.
Dire's
Innocence
bottom
walks
tower
away.
is under attack.
He gets Tranquils and with the extra movement speed. Yeah. Runs away.
Dire's
on their
structures
heels.
are fortified.
On their heels from not only losing the game,
Dire's bottom
but
tower
losing this
is under
series.
attack.
Yeah. I don't know, Void with this BKB is really good and he can survive the fights. He has to build it.
Dire's
He needs it.
bottom tower
But
has
without the
fallen.
anti, he just doesn't really do damage.
Nimbus?
Oh, he dodged the Thundergust Wrath.
Odd. But that it simulates stays
Dire's
alive.
bottom tower
Oh
is
my
under attack.
god.
Do everything.
I could see it like playing out in my eyes before it happened as well. You'd be like, oh god, Zeus is going out here, isn't
Radiant
he?
structures are fortified.
And you have to remember that's he's still at the Aegis. It's like,
Dire's bottom
even if he
tower
died,
is
it
under
wouldn't have
attack.
really mattered that much anyway. It would have been big, but not like game changing.
Yeah.
Dire's structures are
They're
fortified.
just pushing the tier 2 bottom.
Keep you safe.
You know, there's nobody here from LGD to stop this.
Dire's
They're still
bottom
looking
tower
for the
is
Ags on
under
the
attack.
CK, which I think is getting delivered.
Dire's
Void
bottom
would love
tower
to get his
has
hands on the
fallen.
MKB. We saw the lack of damage in that last Chrono bottom. And then Zeus did get the Ags, but... Let's see, can they get the
Okay.
Aegis?
They can't even.
Radiant's top tower
I like this
is
blink
under
on Eurus
attack.
as well on Drow. You'll see a lot of good Drow ranger players do this against as you see bad players do it as well, and they try and it fails, but obviously when the bot goes in, you can blink away before he Chronos. That my pubs have been like, oh yeah, all the good players do this, I'll do it as well. And I have the reaction speed of like a 70-year-old man, and I'll just die to Chrono anyway.
If your reaction speed is one of a 70-year-old man, mine's of a
Oh, true.
Red Panda tanking the gang, as is tradition.
This is good for them, like, it means they can't fight for 40 seconds on Elephant, and Void can carry on farming towards the stem KB. CK has his Ags now as well as the Zeus, so they can fight on LGD. They really need the MKB. Change maker.
They're looking over and they're finding innocence. They could be killing this all the time. And oh, Void in trouble. Bashes and the kill on Ame again.
That was
Oh,
perfect
dear.
change stuff.
Yeah, it was.
And with the corrosive phase, they all do so much damage. Like the DD getting amped up was bonkers. He's so far away from his. He's like another 1,000 gold still. That means when Brew's back up again, I think just go.
$9K lead for Elephant. Do you do you see LGD holding the high ground?
They can. They have Zeus, right? And they have
Dire's
ET
middle
as well.
tower
Like
is
Lena
under
can
attack.
Pokepod, they've got Chrono. So they can hold half ground well. I think the second Aegis is at the time that it's going to get really difficult for them. Because I think the Drow will probably take that one and just sit at the front and start hitting towers.
CK going for the blink dagger. It's beyond.
And he's scaling okay though because of the Midas he built earlier. Like imagine if he hadn't built Midas, how far behind he'd be right now.
And they've got the damage. Gonna get the kill here onto Faith Beyond. Right click from Eurus will do the deed, and he's got himself a godlike spree, 10-2-5.
Yeah, his down disc proc though on the Void Spirit. Gonna be up for 60 seconds. Obviously building that because of the. Void Spirit's
Dire's
9-1 and
middle
8, the
tower
Drow's
is under
10-2 and
attack.
5.
Good job.
Like, if you looked at the rest of Elephant's heroes, you wouldn't be massively impressed with their scores, but that's so far.
BKB, Papa Yang, they're trying to go in on this. Link Southern Crush, that hits the Lena, 3-shot. FY gets the kill there.
Good pick off. They can take this mid tick now pretty easily. Not really anything that's going to stop. Oh, Mindbreaker for Void. That's a good eye. But they're just building their lead at the moment. If you look where OGA are, they're just stuck in their base. Can't really get out on the map and farm right now. Like this pipeline. Different builds in this tournament and the other. We've seen a lot of BKB rushes, but the pipe holds a lot of value this game against Zeus.
Trees to go after them, too.
Surprised they didn't commit for it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
May have the MKB coming into the next fight potentially.
Radiant
He just time
are
walked.
scanning.
Jeez.
Ooh, Aether and they don't commit to that. Thought they might for a second.
If the Slider or the Drow had been there, I think they'd have gone, but not like one of their big damage dealers. A bit difficult. I'll just do a smoke. I think. Oh, I think they're trying to get FY. This lead is just getting built more and more as the game's going on. I feel like playing this so well right now.
Yeah, I mean, for so long where LGD are just pretty much locked into their stairs and behind the tier 2.
We have to remember though that even though it's a 12k net worth lead, I actually don't think LGD are like anywhere near out of this yet. Gaben is saying 14% chance for LGD. I'd probably put it at like 20 to 25 because I think their high defense is so strong. But yeah, elephant off the driving seat right now.
Damage on Zeus.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's
BKB
middle
next.
tower
Void
has
Spirit.
fallen.
BKB there. Like, they'll get these BKBs and fight gets even harder for LGD. When they're wrapping, they might catch them. Innocence walked back. His smoke was broken. I'm not sure LGD even want to fight. Nimbus down and just procced. Go to the Kono. Look at this Sardar. The pop of BKB immediately. Earthsplitter coming in. Hit the Kono one. They found the Drow and they'll get the kill. Take out Eurus. That's massive. They look for F-White. He puts Magnetize as well as the G-Magnetic grip on two of these heroes. They've got the silence once again, but the faces really need to be careful that Assembly comes on top of Ame. Can they get the kill on the faces? Look for the roll in. The damage is there on the Somnus. They got 3. They'll look for another one. Reality Rift on the FY. Do they have the damage from the high ground with this Zeus here? Yes, they do. They've got a 3-second stun. They'll finish off FY, but Red Panda kills Ame.
Like you can see the difference though when they chrono now they can actually kill people. Like, with the MKB, the Void deals damage, and I cannot believe Pop Matters turns around and just kills FY. Like, he was so close to dying. And not FY, sorry, Somnus. I mean, on the Void Spirit. That was crazy. And Drow gets picked off by this CK now having Blink. Everything's just. It fell into place that fight for LGD. Zeus just goes completely untouched. He's able to just constantly spam his spells throughout the whole engagement.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He sat high ground from quite the distance away.
And they're not, you know, still behind in this game. But as the game goes on further and further, it'll be harder for Editor to punish this Chrono being on cooldown.
Shoulder smash into the gust. Alley-oop there, but GQ damage and of course he ends up going down.
There are some
Good
things
pick up, especially the second
never
version don't know as well, which Radiant know.
such
Or
as
mid though.
tomorrow.
Yeah, with the leaner today, I think just head into the race straight away.
Dead for 32 seconds.
They have enough time. They take it so quickly. There's no chrono up for another 30 seconds. The LG aren't going to fight with that one.
I don't know if I can name the last time LGD got a roll.
Your song has fallen to the Radiant.
Might have been
This
the
whole
first
series, you mean?
Yeah. It was probably the first game. Elephant have been dominating since.
I know there's flash of hope for LGD this game though.
For sure.
A
Throwing it back
soldier's
up.
fortune.
I love this Aeon disc that Brewmaster's going for as well. So they're going to have it one. 2 heroes, one on the Void Spirit, one on the Brewmaster. Just wants to be able to press R and around the fight and annoy people. It's his job to either cyclone the Zeus or the Void and just dispel all the illusions the CK wants to. You see, he's not combining his Aeon Disc yet as well. But to be able to use it freely in the fight, however he needs. Maybe he can bait out an extra spells or so because they don't realize he has Aeon Disc. Combines it and it procs.
Radiant are scanning.
Trying to farm Scotty is the best he can.
Scotty obviously really good against Drow. Ability to just about 50% slow against the range cores. It's also just tanks you up innately, which is really good. I mean, Drow's got Skadi queued up next. I wonder if she commits to it fully. I don't think what else she could build. Because I think something like the E-Blade could even be interesting. Actually, maybe not against.
Illusion's coming over. F-Fly looks for Faith Beyond, and they had a sentry down. Looking to be used back over towards mid.
Red Panther's just like
Dire's
quarter
top
sake.
tower is under attack.
Thundergod's Wrath comes in. They get the kill on F-Fly. Somnus pops the double damage. See if they retreat even further. They're just to the stairs right now.
Good pick-off though. Like, they can't use this age just because it's so difficult for them to go high ground. They're just gaining the lead over OGD. They want to control the map as much as possible, but ideally, if they can get high ground, that'd be great. They just need to be able to take a fight. It's difficult.
They're smoked. Though Red Panda ready to
Dire's
break some
bottom tower
smokes.
is under attack.
And this is going to get bounty room though with this smoke, which is really good. Try and get some net worth back.
I like that.
Aim for my fall.
Vision's on as well.
One in. Now Phantasm used. They're gonna look over for this Brewmaster. Dr. comes in. You get this primal split off. Flanks.
This they can go high, so
Yeah. BKB's been popped by the starter. They go into the Luna. They get the kill into Shinku. Now they look over for the Faceless Void. Take the Remnant down. That locks up Faceless Void and takes out Ame, who had his BKB available.
jumped over the Elder Sign there to find the it's unlocked now.
They retreat. Void dead for 65.
They're gonna poke.
Radiant
It's difficult to do
structures are
CT still, but
fortified.
even so,
Dire's structures are
they have
fortified.
picked up the wave.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
48 seconds, no Void. And they're gonna, he just gonna buyback. Yang taking a lot of damage. Now, Eurus Splitter comes in. That's gonna hit into the drop, but the damage comes out from Eurus to get the kill on Innocent to a buyback immediately.
He has keys, but yeah, you can just eat the cheese straight away, and it's like, I'm back at this fight.
This is taking out Yang back in the fight.
Dire's
Moving away with the Thunder God's Wrath, and now they've got the Refresher, so they'll use that. They have Thunder God's Wrath as well as the Nimbus available to them once again with the BKB being used by Eurus. He's going to stand his ground on the high ground, but Jinku coming over, thinking about maybe throwing an LSA on Eurus once the BKB is over. Once it's over, he goes away. 4 stacks out.
So they don't take
Multi-shot?
Faith Beyond. Jesus. They didn't take the racks, but they need to make sure they didn't throw away the game. You have to remember there's a 17k net worth lead. Void's about to be alive, but there is no rush to have to take those racks if you don't want to.
Yeah.
They are still controlling the map, they're controlling the whole game. You can even wait for third Roche if they want. If they win this game, they win the tournament. Don't need to throw it away. They're going to play safe.
I'm trying to think. OGD, they just need a perfect fight. They're falling behind. I mean, they've fallen behind. And Void needs to figure out how to not only get in there and, you know, obviously get a successful chrono, take these fights, but also
Radiant
survive.
scan.
The silences are so difficult for him to deal with. The Geomagnetic Grip, the Resonant Pulse, the Gust, the kiting abilities from the Cyclone and the Aether Remnant and the Yules coming out from FY and the Slytherin group with the Bash. Like, they have so much here to make the Void's life just impossible.
Miserable.
Yeah.
They still, like, even with that Void dying before, they still weren't able to take the high ground. Took a tier 3, which is great. That's the kind of lineup they have on LGD. It's horrible to play into.
It's gonna be nice.
Might be able to try. They give it to the Slardar, actually. I think they have. Yeah. That's really good.
Radiant's courier has
God,
been
look at his
killed.
attack speed. Jesus Christ.
CK's going hard. He can kind of morph into a,
Where is
you know,
CK
harder hitting
going?
core. And Chrono, that gets used, but it's a whip. And now they're gonna go for FY. They'll get the kill onto the Earth Spirit.
Oh, it wasn't a whiff peak up. They got Earth Spirit with the Chrono, but that was good. I think he blinked to Drow, did he? I didn't
They
see
didn't get
it.
Earth Spirit with the Chrono.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I was joking.
Oh my god. I was like,
I'm giving Armade the benefit of the doubt. It wasn't mid peacock. They killed the Earth Spirit.
sorry, because he was here and I'm just, did I get a visual bug? I freaked out because it happens to us all the time.
Who did he try and Chrono? Was it an illusion or something? Because I didn't see.
Radiant
I didn't see either
scanning.
because I saw Earth Spirit over to the side.
I think I had a feeling it might have potentially been Drow, if not an illusion. But she had
Radiant's
Blink on
top
cooldown.
tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Spell Prism. That's
Dire
pretty good for the
are
CK.
scanning.
No, they gave it to the Void, I think.
Radiant's
Or the
top
Zeus.
tower is under attack.
Zeus.
I restore my connection to the void.
Fair enough. This fight, like the last few minutes, are really good for LGD though. But they have no Chrono though, which is a bit of a problem. So there's going to be a bit of a game here where everyone might just go hard.
Oh, GQ, the damage. Oh my god.
My path leads.
Hey, this gets
to
propped
trying to
though by
TP out.
Somnus because of the Nimbus.
soldiers.
But I think it was an arcane rune. So like, the cooldown was much lower than before.
Just heated this heart.
Wait on who, sorry?
CK.
Oh yeah. So he's getting there. I'm surprised he's not building armor though. I think against like Drow, Slardar has Deso on Void Spirit. None of them are building like Solar Crests or anything though. If they ever get gone, I'm gonna get ripped to shreds.
Honestly, I kind of wish the heroes that aren't using the Phantasm made the Phantasm noise. All you hear is just like this illusion noise, which does kind of sound like a duck quacking. Ooh, illusion. If you listen to it
Dire's
next
courier
time,
has been killed.
he uses it.
Look at how quick Yang attacks. He's always level 25, remember, here as well. So, like, I'm assuming he goes to the Dispellable Corrosive Haze. And even when you pop PKB on Void, the Drow can still just click you down. Yeah, like,
Arcane power.
this is going to be so difficult to play into.
They have found the CK. They've got the Nimbus down, and there's the Gust. 4 staff back for the damage from Eurus is more than enough to get
See
the
the
kill.
Void.
Scotty finished by the Void, and they get the kill on a Jinx. There's the Chrono on it. 2 big ones. He's gonna get the kills here, and this is gonna be procced by the Void Spirit. They get the kill on Eurus. It's 5 times taken out of the hands of the Drow. Has buyback, dead for 95 seconds. They're in pretty deep. They've got the magnetized as well as the damage. He gets the kill, nothing to say. He's gonna buy back here. As well as the Cyclone coming into the face as well. Kami trying to run, but it's the crush as well. Smashes to get the kill on Ane. He's dead 94 seconds. No buyback. Elephant may have been able to take this and take the series. With everybody dead on the side of LGD, it's looking almost certain. Just the 2 letters are needed from LGD to seal the deal.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Again, you can see it's the armor. Like, they have no way of getting onto them, and they know there's no buybacks. They're gonna go for the win. Drow just buys back. Sell items. I BOT.
Dire's middle
I'd go
tower
short.
is under attack. Dire's middle tower has
He
fallen.
puts gold in.
And there's the GG Elephant 3-1 LGD
Dire's top tower
after
is under attack.
being unable to take a game in the previous 2 BO3s. They win the grand final and take